Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudiest Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4. Unfortunately there's a little bit of an issue because I did hit the recording button in the wrong way, so we lost a couple of days in between here, but that shouldn't be much of an issue. As you can see, I've expanded out from our initial landing in the south tip of Taiwan over here, and we are now occupying a fair number of positions over there. Let me briefly check on my research. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. I don't think there's anything that we started just recently. Anyway, we are suffering from quite a bit of supply issues over here. As you can see, these guys are very much out of supply, so that is a bit of an issue. However, we are also building at least one naval base, and I think I'd like to have another naval base up here, which I think we can set up to 5. Anyway, you know what, let's get a decent naval base down here as well. Let's get these guys to be a little bit better than they are now, and I think we'd want to have at least 2 more naval bases, and that should be fine. On the other hand, we can reduce the priority of these things down here. Likewise, Hong Kong I think we'll keep up there. These infrastructure provinces, these infrastructure improvements, not really necessary. Yeah, but if these things are all being built, then I'm pretty happy about that. And that should be fine. I think we could also have a look at the construction of infrastructure in Taiwan. Although, I don't think we need that anyway. Right, so let me briefly check where our naval stuff is. I think everything is somewhat alright. You guys definitely need to repair a little. Yeah, that's fine. So, okay. So we are primarily trying to re-establish ourselves over here with the attrition being present and the low supply. I think there's quite a bit of an issue over here, but we'll have to see how that turns out. And the 12th, we'll get a new naval base down here, and that should be very, very lovely for us. Let's keep on looking what's going on over here. You're destroying convoys. You're destroying convoys. Yeah, but nothing too serious. You're not actually in the water. Yeah, and you guys are suffering from attrition because of the low supply situation, but I think soon you'll be fine. Let's also briefly have a look over here. I think we're not building anything here, are we? No, so what I want to do is set up a naval base production down here, which of course we'll prioritize. That should be fine. Just these North Korean ones then don't get any love. Anything we might move down then? Yeah, I think Normandy we can move down. That should be fine. Good. Alright, I like it. Let's see whether we can't make it to the 12th. Oh, they are pulling out a couple of units over here. That's interesting to see. I mean, we have the majority of troops, but with the attrition right now, I don't think we want to. We want to take a shot over here. Let's wait till we get the harbour, and then things might look up a little bit better. We do have at least 2 carrier fleets over here. We do. Oh yeah, you have a weird name because of some weird shenanigans. Right. 4 more days. That should be doable. All of this is taking quite a long while. Let's briefly check production because I want to make sure that, yeah, we are producing jet fighters. That is not something I forgot to do. Bases in very low supply. Yes, that's you guys. But again, just 2 more days. I think it's the 12th of January. Under construction, obviously. Taiwan, here we go. 12th of January, here we go. And there it should be. Let's get these guys down here, these guys up here, and half of you over there. Just so we are making sure that we hold this naval base. That is an absolute priority. It's really, really important that we do hold that. Yeah, I mean, our troops aren't doing so great. Let's do a counterattack over here then, while that lasts. And about half of you should join into that. Yeah, we seem to be doing a little bit more damage than they are, so that's good to see. Nothing too big though, so it's going to be interesting to see if that is going to be enough. No, it doesn't seem to be. Yeah. It's faltering now, which is also due to our still low supply situation. I mean, the attrition is better, but it's not yet sufficiently good. Unread naval results, so they lost a heavy cruiser. Lovely, I like to see that. And a couple of small battles. Just convoys, convoy raids. Oh yeah, we lost a couple of convoys over here. You guys, you're over here because that harbor has been captured, but once this gets realigned we can recapture it, so that should be okay. You are still in low supply, even though not in totally low supply. And you know what? Once this guy finishes his attack, right, so one of these 7 guys has 0 organization, so let's make a small counterattack over here. Not with everyone, but nearly so. And that means this one guy should have barely any organization. Once we kick him out, he'll be gone for good. There we go. That's it. That's what I like to see. Then we can cancel this attack. But we just managed to kill that one guy. Now they are attacking again, so we can repeat this measure again. Let's immediately do so. And one of you... Oh, you're in reserve? Not sure why that is. It's a bit unfortunate, but you should be... Oh, and you don't have any chance to reinforce. But anyway, I think things are looking so good right now that we might as well try to overthrow them entirely. Because any one division that we kick out of here means that we can completely refurbish that. You know what, you guys, why don't you join this army, this reserve army? Is it set to anywhere? By the way, why do you have such a weird amount of troops? 22. Why don't you have 24? Weird. Oh well, I mean, we don't need to reassign them now. Okay, this is the reserve army, so you guys, you'll be assigned to this. The reserve army is going to be assigned to the occupation forces, and that's alright. I don't think there's any particular place that needs reinforcements. Well, maybe Hong Kong, and I won't try to pronounce that. Right, okay, so let's grab 1 unit. You guys, 1 new division. Your job is gonna be to garrison Hong Kong. There we go. Fine, fantastic. That's all I want. Advanced landing craft, very nice technology, very important because it allows us to do what exactly? Yeah, do more amphibious invasion speed, more invasion defense, but most importantly more naval capacity. And that's what I really think is important. So anything else we want? It is 1945, so let's briefly look at industry. I think everything is alright. Engineering wouldn't be too good if we... It wouldn't be too bad if we discovered any of those. Naval... How about air? We are working on strategic bombers. Good. Support companies? Yeah. I think we are researching this. Mountaineers, more organization, more soft attack wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, maybe support weapons over here would be a good choice. And you are really torching these guys now. Come on. Just 4, 3, 2, and there we go. Good. And you're all coming over there, that's fantastic to see. Oh, a naval invasion. Interesting. Yeah, they should be really gone for. Right, let's also capture, let's get a couple of you guys from this reserve army. I guess about 6. They're gonna be a new army with an appropriate symbol. And your job is gonna be to guard Taiwan. There we go. You think you need 9? Fine, you'll get 9. This Java. Reserve army. 1, 2, 3. You'll also be part of this. Garrison Taiwan. That's fine. And you 3 guys will be changed to the template of not guards, not marines, garrison. Yeah, Fantastic. Good to see. Right, love it. Very, very lovely. Let's sink these guys, hopefully. You're disengaging. Hopefully we did sink. Yeah, we did sink all of these. So that's good to see. You, I'd rather have go over here. Come back from this island. And that's going to be guarded otherwise. Over here. Oh, they lost so many bombers over there. 3 convoys. Bombers. Little pieces of our destroyers being sunk. Or damaged rather. Alright, who's doing this? The 3rd carrier fleet. You should have this repaired. You have 10 destroyers, that's good to see. You have 13 destroyers, that's a little bit too much. Wait, so you have 1 detached heavy cruiser, you have 3 heavy cruisers. You have 9 destroyers. And you have 13 destroyers. Why do you have so many destroyers? Okay, so let's create a new fleet with 3 destroyers. And likewise 3 heavy cruisers, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna get to Alexandria. And that should be fine. You guys are doing things. What are we producing then in naval terms? We are producing a new carrier group in Crimea. That's very good to see. Yeah, I'd like to see that. We're also producing these guys for Alexandria, that's alright, but nothing further. Okay, that's good. I think you're alright, 10, 10, yeah. I think that works out nicely. Good. Lost a couple of convoys, lost a couple of convoys, lost a couple of convoys, good, good, good. Right, so... let's have these guys withdraw to Vietnam. And let's keep an eye on this. When is this due to be finished? These in West Papua on 1st of February. That's good. That's coming up very soon, I think. And that should hopefully allow us to do something. This event is so buggy and it's annoying me. Right, resistance to occupation, yeah, in Hong Kong, but we are sending someone over there, so that should be alright. And I guess, you know what we need to do is grab one of you guys to guard this former French colony. There we go. Fantastic. Good. Happy to see that. You guys are withdrawing in peace. That's very nice to see. And you guys should be dealing with Papua soon. Come on. 1st of February. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So that means you can now go over here. Just sail there. Be peaceful. Yeah, but I mean your fighting strength is really so low. Where did that combat come from? Yeah, we are being sunk over here. It's not good. Yeah, but look at these amounts of Japanese divisions. 17 in Hiroshima. How are we going to break through that, if not by nuclear bombs? I think we must use nukes. East Chinese Sea, naval invasion. Oh, you're trying to invade over here. That'd be interesting. British trying to go for the Benelux. Well, there's nothing to do there. Let's briefly check. They lost a heavy cruiser, that's a bit exceptional. Submarine convoys, that's more than normal stuff. Destroyer that we do tend to see over there in the channel. Right, so let's briefly have a look at things over here. You're doing alright? Yeah, you are. How is production coming on along of these cruises for Alexandria? The cruise is 15th of February. Yeah, I think we can wait these 10 days. And then we'll set up something nice over there. Oh, you too. You're somewhat weirdly detached from everything. Do come over here. Thank you. Good. Are you anywhere near where you need to be? That was heavy damage on a destroyer. Yeah, that's good. Sinking Japanese troop transport is a very good choice. Right. And that doesn't look good. They're bombing our convoys. So these guys are losing more and more strength. But I do hope that soon we'll get into here. And that should be lovely. Come on, guys. Just get onto Papua. You're even green now because you lost so much stuff. Alright, here we go. Your front line is this. Your offensive line is going to be to try to re-establish ourselves. Well, I guess we can go like this. And you can go ahead and do that. You probably should start going. You know what, we can all go there. Fine. Let's briefly have a look at the enemy airfields and stuff. I mean, this area is apparently still being heavily bombed and guarded, the Philippine Sea, by the enemy. Excellent, we did get a couple of units to establish themselves over there. And you know what, I think on Taiwan, yeah, you're fine. West Papua, you're fine. I think we can reduce this to a very low priority, and then these things will all get finished. Yeah, I like to see that. Good. Should we also try to establish more airfields over there while we're at it? I think that wouldn't be too bad. Right. Good. Fantastic. Let's have a brief look at our naval situation. I think you guys don't need to be over here. You can be over here. You can try to cover this area. Likewise, you can come over here. Guard this area. That should be fine. And these naval bombers we'll, I guess, also send over here. And you don't need to do port strikes. No, that's fine. And you 200 planes, you know what, you can be based over here and do this. It's not that critical. And you're fine. You're doing the rebasing thing. We lost 10 convoys over here. Jesus. How does the situation look over here? We lost about 200 fighters. Shot down quite a number of enemies, so that's good. You don't actually need to guard this area anymore. Guess you can come over here. Not do anything. But then it will complain. What are you flying? Fighter number 3s. You know what? Let's disband this air wing. Get a little bit more reserves going on. That should be fine as well. Good. Let's continue to have a look at things over here. Enemy East Chinese Sea. Yeah, but not for longer, I think. Much longer at least. Lost 2 convoys over here. Right. Okay, so let's do a couple of things. So first, carrier fleet. You're gonna be rebased to Gibraltar. Is this a decent naval base? Gibraltar, do come over here. Second carrier fleet. Gibraltar, do come over here, please. Are you coming? I don't really see you. Yeah, you are. Good. 1, 2, 3. 3. Good. Third carrier fleet. Your job is going to be, well, firstly, let's get you repaired. Your job is going to be, indeed, to patrol. Let's find a decent harbor. Naval base 3, 3, 1, 3. These all not that great. Okay. So you're still based in Singapore. I think that's alright. And I'd actually want you to patrol the Bismarck Sea, the Java Sea, and this area down here. That should be alright. Good. Our battleships. Your job is going to be to search and destroy. Yeah, I think that's alright. Search and destroy Streets of Malacca, Java, this area. Yeah, I think I appreciate that. Good. Alright, so how's the production coming along? I think you should be finished now. No, 15s, okay. That's fine. You guys, you. Can you come over here a little bit quicker? I'd rather not be invaded over there. Resistance to occupation in Hong Kong. Oh, I think our Hong Kong guys just got trashed. Let's grab a couple of the reserve guys. You two. Can you... Yeah, it's a dangerous route, so let's get you up over here. It's gonna take a while, but should be fine still. Did sink a convoy, that's nice to see. Yeah, and over here. They did damage a couple of things. This destroyer most prominently. Okay. So 15s, I think our destroyers should be, or our heavy cruisers I should say, should be coming online over here. Let's merge these guys up. Okay, so here we go, 6 heavy cruisers. All of the same type, nice to see. Over here, just heavy cruisers. So I think, you know what? Can we split you in half? Yes, fantastic. So you're going to be Raider 1. You're going to be Raider 2. Let's get Raider number 1. And you're going to be based in Singapore. And your job is going to be convoy raiding in the Strait of Malacca, which should be pretty decent already, I think. Shall we also do the South Chinese Sea? Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's raid in this area. That should be okay. Good, Raiders number 2. Your job, on the other hand, you'll also be based in Gibraltar. And your job, likewise, is going to be convoy raiding on the Iberian coast and the North Atlantic Ridge. Let's cut off the Brits. Make life a little bit more difficult for them. What are you doing? Oh, you're the 3rd fleet. Are you alright? Yeah, you should be venturing out to sea very soon. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Good, 3 dockyards. Due to all of this stuff that we just finished, I presume. Is there anything more than in Alexandria now? It's over there a little bit awkwardly placed. Alexandria, we are still producing... How many? Okay, so 4 more heavy cruisers in Alexandria. Yeah, why not? Let's build a couple of convoy destroyers for these guys. I think, yeah, just a ratio of this. Yeah, that should be alright. And you'll also be based in Alexandria. Fine. Lovely. Unassigned naval divisions, 6 guys who will be assigned to the Marines, of course. Your job is going to be to come up over here to Paris, and then very soon we'll be looking at an attack on the UK. Our raiders are in position now. Ooh, some attacks down here. Indeed, we actually sunk HMS Ark Royal. Very nice. So a carrier, I think, and King George the Fifth is very close to being sunk. Interesting. Oh, they are they are based in Ardin. Heavy cruisers going the other way. That's fine. More battles down here, again with King George V, which is fighting, foolishly. On the other hand, tactical bombers coming in from Ardin. We might have to do a little bit of something over here in the midterm. But here we go. King George down. HMS London down. Kent being very much damaged. Did we get it? No, we did not get Kent, but still King George V. That's excellent, excellent news. So you're doing fine. New Guinea. Enemy has air superiority. Right, do we have any airfields? First off, I want you to go via the coast. Secondly, I would like to get one of you to get down here. And the other one, I'd like to be in sort of the middle. Yeah, that should still be fine. We don't need to be much more aggressive over there. Everything here is fine. A couple of Japanese convoys being sunk. Good, 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 good. More ace pilots. Naval results. Right. Losing an abysmal amount of enemy of fighters and bombers over here. Just because. Is it really 5 close air support that shot down 40 of our guys? As always, so bloody annoying. But again, we sunk a similar amount of enemy airplanes. I mean, we still have some available. They even have 3 carriers over here. That's a big fight. So it's 3 carriers against 3 carriers, but our air power seems to be much more advanced. Here we go. Yeah. They're taking quite a heavy beating. I would hope that we get to sink at least one ship. At least one of the carriers should go down during the next cycle when our fighters are active. Ah, damn it. That was not to be. Right. So you're alright. Unread naval results over here. They lost HMS Kent and a couple of planes. More heavy cruisers. That's alright. More convoys sunk. More convoys sunk in the channel. These guys have so far not been proven to be very effective, but here we go. First ships that are being sunk and more unassigned divisions. Oh yeah, that's nice. So here we go, back to filling up the First Army, our Mountain Division Army. I guess you can come down here. Fine, fantastic. Resistance to occupation, air wings with no mission? Who? Ah, okay, it's just the naval bombers. East Chinese Sea naval invasion over here. Interesting. Let's make sure our guys over here are fine. Second fleet has arrived. Where's our first fleet? Are you still being engaged in these stupid fights over here? Destroyers coming online. Yeah, there we go. Heavy cruiser gone. Right, so second fleet. I think you can be based over here in Brittany. And then very soon we'll send it over to... Actually, have we got air superiority over northern France? 1,000 planes. You know what? I think we can get more rocket interceptors. Let's set you to be 400. Let's base you in Paris. And let's tell you to guard northern France rather than anything else. Just so we are not at danger of being attacked, vice versa. Right, you're doing fine. Why don't you come over here, cut this guy off. And that should be good. You're being attacked, but I don't think it's too serious. Why are you suffering from attrition? Jungle. Atomic research being done, fine, that's very good news. I think we could actually pick a national focus on nuclear effort, right? It's just a head penalty. I would have hoped it would be a little bit better. But if it's like that, we might just as well just continue our research. It's going to take it a year, but I think it's fine. Alright, naval results. Loss of battleship. Four carriers! 4 carriers! Just look at that. Third fleet does need a bit repairing, but it's not that bad, to be honest. 98%, 98%, 99%. They don't even need repairing. You guys, on the other hand, seem to be a little bit more trashed. So let's assign you to Brittany. Let's get you over to Brittany. And likewise, you should also be coming over here. And then you can repair up, and then we can challenge the channel. And over here, these Australians, I think, will be out of luck very, very soon. There we go. Ooh, 3 civilian factories, unread naval results. Light cruiser or torpedo cruisers, one of each. 3 civilian factories, that's fantastic to see. I think we might for a change produce some coastal forts over here in Taiwan. So let's get a couple of these guys going, at least up over here. That'll force them to attack over there, and then we might intervene. That should be okay. Infrastructure. Still, it might be worthwhile to build more over here. Let's get these guys to level 6. All of you are level 6 at least. Level 6, level 6, level 6. Fine. Love to see that. Might as well get you to level 10 then. Just for completeness, really. There's nothing that much more urgent that we need to build, so I'm pretty content doing this. Maybe not over there. Yeah. So really, really good Trans-Siberian Railroad, and that should be good. This is a bottleneck that we always need to contend with. So yeah, let's do it like such. And that should hopefully give our civilian industries something to do for the foreseeable future. And all of these guys will finish soon as well, so that's nice. Very good. So I think this is a very nice place to put in cut. Let's briefly check what's going on over there. Just a couple of convoys sunk. Lots of convoys being sunk over here. That's fantastic to see, because that means our raiders here are doing some good work and gaining some experience. So yeah, very happy about that. How do our ships look like over here? Still not done when our carrier is due in April. Okay, not that far away, so happy about that too. Very nice. So that being said, I think we are looking towards a nice push down here and continuing to exert pressure on Japan. And of course, next time we'll take on the UK. And that's going to be fun. So thank you very much for watching, and to see you guys next time. Bye bye.